You're watching Ride Like a Local with Belt Drive Betty. Voted as Canada's most rider-friendly community of the 2016 riding season is Port Alberni, British Columbia, home to one of the longest-running toy runs in Canada, the Port Alberni Toy Run. Bordered on the east by the Beaufort Mountains and on the west by the Pacific Ocean, the Vancouver Island Riders' Paradise, Port Alberni, is Canada's most rider-friendly community. Visit www.portalberni.ca to find out more. The Sports Camera Store in West Edmonton Mall is your one-stop shop for drift and GoPro action cameras. We carry Canada's largest selection of action cam accessories, along with video sunglasses, hidden and surveillance cameras, and more. Visit www.sportscamerastore.com or stop in to our West Edmonton Mall location, lower level by the bay. I'm being joined right now by Brad Straty. He is the fire chief for Two Hills County and an avid rider. Brad, tell me a little bit about your fair county that has captivated the hearts of so many. Tell me a little bit about your job here and what it is you love about this county.
Born and raised here, Betty, and you know, this is amazing here. I love this weekend. I wait for this weekend to come every year. We're 100 kilometers long and about 24 kilometers wide, and it's amazing how Bob Ross can pull this off and keep us here and keep this thing going. It's a benefit to our community, and you know, when our group goes down to Sturgis and meets people from across the border and brings them in for a rally like this, that's impressive to see, and we're really glad to see these guys come up and partake. And it's an open invitation. The more the merrier, and that's what we like to see. You bet.
Absolutely. It's, you know, for me, I was happy to see all of the Red Knights here and see that cut, because it's not something that a lot of people are all that familiar with here in the West. Out east, you see Red Knights everywhere. But here in the West, it's been a little bit slower to catch on, a little bit, you know, there's that whole patch stigma within these different services that people are having to overcome some real hurdles, thanks to our brothers and sisters to the south that don't always behave themselves the way they're supposed to.
You betcha.
It's kind of like being brothers from other mothers and sisters from other misters, right? We're all related as cousins because we love that wind.
That's right.
Right? But the brother and sisterhood of being either a firefighter or a policeman or an EMS, as first responders, that brotherhood has to be so special because you have to have each other's back, and you know, that's why the motorcycling kind of everything just follows, because again, we live by the same code. It's just that our code is more about enjoyment and yours is more about personal safety.
You're right, and let's not forget our armed forces as well. A lot of our members here have been past, they're veterans or currently serving. So, you know, that's you mentioned the three, but we want to make sure that we get our brothers and sisters in the forces involved.
Oh, absolutely, and please don't think I disrespect her that I didn't notice that you have a Canadian Rangers hat and I don't.
This was a gift to me 2 weeks ago, and I thought it'd be very appropriate to wear our forces and show that we respect them and appreciate what they do for us too, as well as our first responders through the province. Yeah.
Absolutely. Our first responders must be heartbroken right now watching what's going on in British Columbia.
Betty, I can tell you that we've sent people from Alberta over already to help, and like our wildland guys, our provincial government emergency management guys have gone over as well. And you know, it's that it's that sitting on the edge of the seat and waiting for the call, because you were in Fort McMurray, a bunch of us were in Fort McMurray. We understand, and yeah, you're right. We sit on the edge of the seats wondering what's happening in BC right now. Yeah, prayers to them as well.
Absolutely. Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, home to the Cabot Trail and the Cape Breton Bike Rally. With some of the most magnificent riding and the friendliest of people one can find anywhere, Cape Breton is the runner-up community in Canada's most rider-friendly community contest. Visit CapeBretonBikeRally.com to find out why. Community Futures Grand Prairie and Region can assist small business with financing, training, and advisory services. We're here to help small business in rural Alberta.